What's up guys? We got some cool mods to do for the IS350. We're finally starting to work on this car and we got the most basic of basic mods for this car. Got it for cheap on the marketplace. This is an F Sport intake. You can see right there. I got the coupler. It's kind of brand new. The guy barely used it. He crashed his car, so now it's mine. But we are going to do the F Sport mod to the intake box, which I did on my IS300. Now we're gonna do it on this one because this is where it kind of originated from, but we're gonna do it a bit different. On my IS, we cut a square. For this one, we're just gonna do a hole saw. Clean, simple. So, got a hole saw. Right here. So, we're gonna go ahead and kick it out real quick. I'm gonna post before and after clips at the end so you guys can hear the difference. This is a bone stock car. Literally nothing done to it. No exhaust, no mods, no coilovers, nothing. So you're gonna hear straight intake noises and we're gonna see how it sounds. So let's go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do a couple runs, all right? So we're gonna do two tests. We're just gonna do the intake mod and then we're gonna see how it sounds with a stock intake 2. Then we'll swap out the intake 2 to see how it sounds with it all together. So let's take everything out. It's a 10 millivolt right here. There's a 10 right here, 10 somewhere right here. And this box can come out. You have to unplug the harnesses and let's take the box out. 2, remove this, lift it up. Why are you stuck? There we go. There we go. There we go. Why are you stuck? Super easy. I'm gonna pull this out. I'm gonna take this box out, which unclip the harness. Wiggle this out. Come on, there we go. Out. That's pretty dirty. We don't need that where we're going. And so we got this 3-inch hole saw that we're gonna use to cut into the box. Could be a cleaner cut than what I did before on my IS box, which I'll show you guys what it looks like right here. So what we're gonna do is just cut a hole right there. So let's get my drill bit and get to cutting. That was very messy, but we got a big hole. All right, we got this big hole, so let's go ahead and reinstall it. Might be too big, I don't know. This is why we do things. Only concern is if the hydro blocks, water gets in the engine, but I don't foresee that much water coming through there. Everything is pretty sealed off, so I think we're good. Got the K&N drop-in filter, time to put everything back together and we can go for a test drive. All right guys, so I'm gonna put a microphone inside the engine bay so that way you guys can hear the stock intake noise and the aftermarket one, so you can get like a direct comparison. And I'll get in cabin as well so you can see if there's any big differences. I know audio is hard to capture, you know, the sound differences through like a camera, but I'm gonna try my best with this microphone to see the difference. So for now, we're gonna put one inside the engine. I'll clip it somewhere and then you guys can listen to that. All right, I have the microphone shoved right here. Hopefully you don't hear too much of the engine noise, but the intake mod is gonna happen right here. So that way, you know, you don't get any like interference from the wind hitting it. So I'll put it back here and hopefully you get some good sound. So let's go. All right, the audio is gonna capture through this camera, but I'm gonna go for a drive and you know, record from both this camera and the microphone. All right, time to swap over the piping now. So it's pretty simple. It's bolt here, should slide off. Might be a little crusty because it hasn't come off in a while. So, there we go. Oh, that was easy. Time to put in the new pipe. Test 2, let's go. All right, you can hear this pretty well in the car. All right, that is it for today's mod. It's quick, easy, sounds great. The camera's probably not gonna pick up the in-car sound that well, but I'm hoping the microphone inside the engine bay picks up a lot of the sound. So I hope you guys liked this video. This is the start of the IS250 mods. We got things coming in for it. Actually, things are already here for it. So we're piecing together manual swap, so we're gonna start on it pretty soon. We gotta collect some time. We're gonna spend some time collecting parts, so I hope you guys liked this video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. See you guys in the next one. Peace.